The following feature may contain references to sex, drugs and rock and roll. Oh, and some bad language too.
We won the Ashes, obviously, in 2005. Everybody's joyful and over the moon. We stayed up all night. We had a great time, I think about 40 minutes sleep. And the next morning, it was just the longest day in history. And we've gone to, where did we go first? We went to the Mayor of London house, Ken Livingstone's, through the parade, 10 Downing Street, and off to Lord's. And it was a long old day. And most of us hadn't had any sleep for 36 hours. The adrenaline after the day before, which was hard work. And the day was a long day full of alcohol as well. Families on the bus, and it was great. But what hit me most was on the way back from Lord's. The night before, Freddie threw me trainers out the window. I was just nodding off about 4:30, and he decided to wake me up, slap me a few times, and make sure I stayed the distance, which I was thankful for. But a pair of brand new trainers straight out the window, and I didn't take too kindly to that, but I just won the Ashes, so I let him off. But we got on the bus leaving Lord's, and at Lord's, every photographer in the world seemed to be at Lord's. So when we get on the bus, we're driving through the centre of London. There's only about 6 of us on the bus, because a lot of the lads had gone their own separate way from there. People taking the ties off, just generally kicking back and relaxing, saying a few things. And Fred's gone to sleep. And when Fred goes to sleep, it takes some waking up. He does take some waking up. He's a hard man to wake up. I've seen us ring telephones right next to his ear when he's pissed and he's not woke up. So there was marker pens knocking about, and for some reason I decided to start drawing on his face, and drew a nice little moustache and glasses, and put Ashes winning across his nose. And I thought I put the 4-letter word across his head, twit, but it was an E in the middle. So it was one of them spontaneous things that was just the right thing to do at the time. But there he was, getting off the bus, not knowing what's going on. Somebody had just woken him up. He's got beard like Desperate Dan, glasses on, Ashes winner 2005 with written across his forehead. And me not thinking there would be a cameraman at the hotel. There's a cameraman from the Daily Sport with a bird, big knockers, pink top on, waiting to grab KP or Freddie off the bus just to flash them, stand next to him like that. And Fred's standing there bold as brass with a smile on his face because he's not realised he's got drawn all over his face. So that's probably one of the funniest minutes I've had with Andrew Flintoff. He got me back a few years later, but his missus weren't too kind when when I eventually got him upstairs into his bedroom, when he lay back on the bed, and she just looked at me and said, "Homie, what you done to him?"
Original content every day. Channel B. Join us.